the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A Wilkes-Barre man now faces charges in connection with a triple fatal fire last week in Laughlin. Monday on WYLN News, we told you that Luzerne County District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis' office is charging 26-year-old Preston Bonnet with arson and homicide. Police allege that Bonnet set fire to a home on Oakwood Drive. Over the weekend, a third child, 7-year-old Ezekiel Major, died in a Philadelphia hospital where he was undergoing treatment from injuries in the fire. His brothers, 16-year-old Eric Dupree and 12-year-old Devin Major, died in the fire that night. Bonnet is in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility and not eligible for bail. The DA says more charges may be forthcoming in the near future. A former deputy coroner in Schuylkill and Carbon County says he does not have any money to fight attempted child sex charges against him. 60-year-old Edward Smith of Tamaqua has been accused of soliciting sex from a 14-year-old boy online when in fact it was a fake account set up by agents with the state attorney general's office. Smith was arrested September 23rd after an investigation by the attorney general's office. He faces felony counts of unlawful contact with a minor, criminal attempt to commit involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, criminal use of a communications facility, and unlawful contact with a minor for sexual purposes. He's now being held on $250,000 bail. Police in McAdoo are asking for your help in identifying two men. They're being sought in connection with a fraud incident. If you know the two on your screen, you're being asked to contact McAdoo Borough Police at 570-929-2590 or email an anonymous tip to mbpd79@gmail.com. Governor Tom Wolf signed a gambling expansion bill that the House and Senate passed. Now you may be able to gamble at a lot more places throughout the Commonwealth. The new law calls for video game terminals at truck stops and the creation of 10 satellite slot machine locations. It also regulates fantasy sports betting and allows internet gambling. The gambling expansion was passed to help the state dig out of its $2 billion budget hole. The Luzerne County 2018 budget, in addition to 2% property tax increase and 3% raise for non-union county employees, is also looking for a kitchen supervisor at the county prison. This is one of 16 new positions listed in the proposal by County Manager David Pedri. Currently, the kitchen is being supervised by a security lieutenant correctional service division head, according to Mark Rochovich. He says the individual is working wonderfully overseeing kitchen duties for half the day, but he needs them working security. The duties require ordering food, overseeing cooks, and assisting inmates, making sure portion sizes and dietary needs are being met. The position would cost the county $35,000 a year. Additional budget work sessions and hearings are planned over the next several weeks. The budget is expected to be adopted December 12th. Today, Department of Community and Economic Development announcing the approval of more than $6.3 million in community development block grant funding for projects in several counties, including Carbon County. Over $684,000 will be used in Carbon County for street and sidewalk improvements in Franklin Township, Lehighton Borough, and Mahoning Township. Water sewer improvements in Jim Thorpe Borough, Banks Township, and Beaver Meadows Borough. Also, installation of ADA accessible doors in public facilities in Lansford Borough, and improvements of parks and recreational facilities in Lower Towaminsing and Summit Hill Borough. Coming up on WYLN News, Gary Perna has a preview of the county council candidates vying for office. Plus, Hazleton City Council candidates will be in our studio later this week. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Finally, a car buying experience where it's quick, transparent, and you're set for life. At Hazleton Honda, every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, lifetime state inspections, and Sunday express service. A gigantic selection to choose from. Always amazing prices. Courteous and expert sales staff. Convenient store hours. Discover the joy of buying at Hazleton Honda, where you are set for life.
Get red-hot prices on furniture and mattresses during Grand Central's summer clearance sale. We have a huge selection of Lazy Boy recliners. Choose any of these Lazy Boy recliners in 30 different colors at only $3.99. Get a Catnap or Patriot Power Lift chair in any of 4 colors for only $5.99. England sofas in 4 styles and 20 colors are also only $5.99. Sealy mattress sets start at only $2.99. And you can get free delivery and up to 60 months free financing on your new Sealy mattress. Everything to make your house a home. Grand Central, downtown Hazleton, and at the Laurel Mall.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
10 people are vying for 5 seats up for grabs in the Luzerne County Council race. WYLN's Gary Perna has more about the candidates that are running.
10 people, 5 seats. There are 5 Republicans and 5 Democrats seeking to sit on Luzerne County Council. There will be at least 3 new council members since incumbents Kathy Dobash, Eileen Sorokas, and Rick Williams decided not to seek re-election. 46-year-old Wendy Komansky of Dallas Township is a Democrat who owns and operates a hair salon in Dallas. She has decided to run for the first time for any public office. 48-year-old Mark Dixon of Wright Township is a Republican. He is a business development director for a local company. Dixon ran unsuccessfully for a council seat back in 2015. 64-year-old John Gamowski of Wyoming is a Democrat. He's a retired carpenter and contractor. He ran unsuccessfully for a council seat back in 2015. He has said home rule is working very well for Luzerne County so far. 42-year-old Harry Haas of Kingston is an incumbent Republican. He's a history teacher in the Dallas School District. Haas has been on county council since it was formed back in 2012. 59-year-old Linda Mikowski-Hauk is of Kingston. She's an incumbent Democrat and is a teacher in the Wyoming Valley West School District. Hauk is the current council chairwoman and the first woman to hold that title since the new form of government. Hauk has served on county council since its inception. 68-year-old Chris Perry of Fairview Township is a Republican, a former teacher in the Hazleton Area School District and a former athletic director for the district. He has strong ties to the greater Hazleton area. 68-year-old Sheila Sedman of Kingston is a Democrat and a retired attorney. She decided to throw her hat into the political ring after retiring and attending many county council meetings. 43-year-old Stephen J. Urban of Wilkes-Barre is a Republican and an IT support coordinator. Urban has served a 4-year term on county council from 2012 to 2015 before losing a bid for re-election. He is the son of current council member Stephen A. Urban. 25-year-old Matthew Vo of Pittston is a Democrat. He is one of the youngest running for county council, and he's a marketing manager. Bo says he wants to reach out to young people in Luzerne County and get them involved in government. And 25-year-old Gregory Bovowich Jr. of Newport Township is a Republican and currently works for Wegmans. He says it's important for Luzerne County not to turn to the taxpayers to raise taxes that are already high. County Council members are paid $8,000 a year. If you live in Luzerne County on Election Day, you'll have to choose out of these 10 which 5 will move on to join Luzerne County Council. Election Day is Tuesday, November 7th. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
And that is next week. And WYLN TV is proud to host the only broadcast candidate forum for the Hazleton City Council candidates. WYLN News Director Gary Perna and host of The Storm, Tiffany Cloud, will be hosting the hour-long special. That's coming up this Thursday, 7 p.m. here on WYLN TV. Tune in. We'll learn about the candidates that are running for Hazleton City Council on the Republican and Democratic tickets. And if you have a question that you'd like to ask the candidates, you're invited to leave it on the WYLN Facebook page. Once again, WYLN TV taking the lead when it comes to informing you. And again, that forum is this Thursday evening, 7 o'clock here on WYLN. Coming up on Orangeville's News Choice on Community and You, we're going to learn all about the beads of courage. Plus, it's Halloween. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to secv.com/TVE to get started. Service Electric Cablevision, connecting you to everything that matters.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to have Donna Palermo from the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation and Hazleton City Fire Chief Donna Leshko with me to talk about really beads of courage and the special beads we're going to talk about with first responders today. But first, Donna, give us a little background of the beads of courage and how the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation got involved with it.
Well, several years ago, actually this is our 27th year of our foundation, and it started because of my brother-in-law, Froggy Frank Palermo, who needed a heart transplant, and we needed fundraising for him. So another cousin, attorney Jim Palermo, started our first golf outing, and from there it just continued to grow and grow. Unfortunately, we lost Jimmy, so now the Palermo Heart to Heart and a lot of other different members of our family died through cancer or other ailments. So the foundation has been working really hard to raise funds for children in need, if they have cancer, heart ailments, any serious chronic illness. So several years ago, It's about 6 years now. The Beads of Courage program, which originated in Arizona, my nephew saw it on TV, one of the national TV stations, and he called my brother-in-law Davey and said, this is something I think our foundation would like to get involved with. So since then, Beads of Courage has been our charity of a choice to help the children and teenagers cope with their illnesses as they're going through some really serious treatments.
I know when we've talked with you or Dave or gone out to some of the hospitals like in Geisinger and see some of the work that the kids put into it, and some of these bead necklaces are humongous long, and it tells a story what they are going through and everything. So this is just one part of it where they get to tell the story. But how did the firefighters get involved with you?
Well, thanks to Dawn and a lot of other regional fire departments, police, emergency management agencies, they stepped up to the plate. They saw what we were doing as an organization, and they just said, how can we help? And they just jumped in full force, and such a role model for the kids. And they actually went up to Geisinger with us and met with the children and presented the children with beads and some gifts. So it's just been a great relationship.
And Donald, when the Palermo Foundation came to you guys and said, we have this great opportunity, what was it like for your department to jump on board?
It was a tremendous honor. We were part of the first Beads of Courage that the Palermo Foundation started 3 years ago. And it was just a tremendous honor. We take great pride in in doing the job we do each and every day in the public, but now we're taking even greater pride in helping the children. The children are, as I said, in a fight for their life. So to go out and to wear these beads and honor these children, and then we had the great opportunity to go to Geisinger and present the beads to the children, and to sit and listen to their stories. I still remember this from the day we were at Geisinger. We walked into one room, and the one, she was actually a young lady, got her acceptance letter to college that day. So it was like, and she was just so elated we came to see her with a bead and to hear her tell us her story about the fight she had in her battles. It just makes it so much greater to do. And I look at it as being a father, that if you are a father, a parent, as a firefighter, and you have a healthy child, God bless you, but you also got to remember there's some parents out there that are battling every day with their children, and this is why we're there to help. We're not only there every day to do fire safety, police, everything, EMS, but we're there to help the children because they are, bottom lines, are our future. And to be there, and I implore any emergency service, firefighters, fire departments, police departments, EMS units to get involved in this. Is a great program. The Palermo family and the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation has been tremendous supporters of this and a tremendous help in making those children's battles a little bit easier.
Donna, this is now going to kick off relatively soon for fire departments to get involved. So if they do want to get involved, how can they do so?
They could contact, go onto our website is the easiest. It's palermo-foundation.org, or you can email us at palermofoundation@gmail.com. And as Donald said, all of the EMS, firefighters, police, they get this packet, and what they do is there's 2 beads in this packet, and they wear one to honor a child who is going through the fight with cancer and another serious illness. There's a little note card in there that they write a note of encouragement, and then after they wear it during their day or week or month, you could wear it as long as you like, you give one of the beads back with that note card for the child, and we make sure that child gets that bead because they do collect these beads, and every bead helps them tell a story. If they lose their hair, they'll get a brown bead. If they get chemo, they'll get a white bead. So the average child has 500 beads or more. Many have thousands of beads because every time they're in the hospital, they get a yellow bead. Their transfusions, they get a red bead. So it helps them tell their story. And with the Badges and Boots program that is going to be on Monday at 11 o'clock at the Hazleton East End Fire Company, we will have some of the other first responders there. We'll kick off the program, and they'll be an act of courage with wearing these beads. It's considered an act of courage. So we are very thankful for our first responders for their their help with this program.
Well, guys, thanks so much. And again, you want to get involved with it, your fire department, EMS, police department out there, get to the Palermo Foundation. All the information's on their website. To be part of this is a great thing. We've been following it here at the TV station for many years, and it's great to see a lot of this great work going in. Thank you both again for joining us. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN News.
For more than 45 years, S.J. Kowalski has been installing and servicing high-efficiency heating and air conditioning systems. Customer satisfaction, safety, and quality have always been their #1 priority, and they have the track record to prove it. Act now for your S.J. Kowalski Lennox rebate up to $1,600 and 0% interest for up to 72 months. Lennox and S.J. Kowalski, heating and cooling the way the earth intended.
For the holidays, there's no better place to have your holiday party or family get-together than Basili's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, 401 Claremont Avenue in Tamaqua. They have remodeled the entire restaurant with a new addition and cozy fireplace to add to the holiday spirit. Just call and book your party. You'll choose your dinner from a full menu, everything from pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. The new bar will be open with all your favorite drinks. Basili's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Dine in or take out.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
The Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress received a $5,000 donation from Community Bank as part of a large DCED neighborhood assistance program. The donated funds will be dedicated toward the second phase of the renovation at 1315 West Broad Street. The property has been vacant for over a decade and is in need of repair. The first phase of renovations for the property were funded by over $200,000 of last year's tax credits and is nearly complete. The project will result in the full recovery of the first floor, which is planned to be used for new small businesses. Penn State Hazleton and Greater Hazleton Can Do are working with the Alliance to develop future plans for the building. DCED Neighborhood Assistance Tax Credit Programs encourages private businesses to invest in projects that help to improve distressed areas. Downtown Hazleton qualifies as distressed as of its recent designation as a Pennsylvania Main Street community. Halloween, we're here. Parents, children, and motorists should keep several safety tips in mind as you head out this evening. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation warning motorists be aware of the times trick-or-treat events are taking place. Avoid those common distractions like cell phones and drive at safe and slow speeds, and make sure you scan the roadway for pedestrians.
Still use a lot of caution. There's going to be a lot of children out walking on the sidewalks tonight, and we all know sometimes children, we as much as we preach for children not to run out between cars, park cars, or try to cross the street, we just ask really everyone to try to use a lot of caution.
Parents and children are advised to avoid wearing masks that obstruct the peripheral vision, and reflective tape added to your costumes to be easily seen. Stay away from strangers and hold hands while crossing the street, and don't forget your flashlight. WYLN would like to wish all trick-or-treaters a happy and safe Halloween. And it may have been a little bit chilly this morning, but that didn't stop schools like Holy Family Academy in Hazleton from hosting a parade and other activities for Halloween. WYLN's Maria Senti stopped by the school and has more on today's festivities.
With Halloween revolving around costumes and candy, it's not a surprise that many children say their favorite part of Halloween is
eating.
Out of all the fun activities for children this holiday, getting candy seems to be at the top of their list.
My favorite part of Halloween is getting the candy.
Students at Holy Family Academy celebrated the holiday with a parade and other festivities throughout the morning.
We try and make the morning something where they can have a little bit of fun, blow off some steam, but also, just get together with each other, build that camaraderie that we like to see between our pre-K to 8th grade classes.
Children dressed up as many different characters filled the gymnasium.
A lot of neat things and good ideas by the parents and their kids.
This year, the dinosaurs were a big hit. But the parade and activities at the school are just the beginning of an exciting day for many children.
I'm gonna go trick-or-treating. While the school day revolved around the children having fun, they were also advised to stay safe trick-or-treating this evening.
The most important thing is to stay together in groups. Take a flashlight with you. Just use caution. Don't run out between parked cars. Cross at intersections, intersections. We really encourage that. And also just to really be careful.
More than anything, children are advised to have a fun and safe Halloween. In Hazleton, for Wyln News, I'm Maria Sinti.
And Maggie May and I and everyone here at Wyln would like to wish you a very happy Halloween, and stay tuned. The weather's next here on Wyln.
Your body was made to move fluidly and with ease. If the need for joint replacement surgery has stopped you in your tracks, it's time for a plan that can put you back in motion faster. The area's most experienced surgeons, the region's only nationally ranked program. That's orthopedics in action at Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Hello, I'm John Keegan, candidate for Hazleton City Council. Contrary to false information being circulated by my opponents, no one is going to double or triple your property taxes. No one. Let's end the politics. Hazleton needs cooperation, actually collaboration between the mayor and council to move our city forward. We need to make our neighborhood safe again. Despite promise after promise, we need to fix our streets once and for all. I ask for your vote in November. Thank you.
It's Octoberger.
2017 Mazda 6 Sports Sedan. Buy it for $19,900 or lease it for only $109 a month. Or 2017 Mazda 3 Sports Sedan. Buy it for $16,599 or lease it for only $115 a month. 2017 Mazda CX-3 Sport. It's all-wheel drive. Buy it for $20,600 or lease it for $139 a month.
At Berger Mazda, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Berger Family Dealerships. Drive with experience.
Hi, I'm Marty Burns, host of Sports Talk, your weekly source for Hazleton area high school football. Join myself and head coach Mike Brennan this week as playoff action is about to begin. We preview the playoff rematch against Williamsport. Matt Bruns is our special guest, and we look back to the regular season finale victory over Crestwood. That's all this week on Sports Talk, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network.